1:15 a.m. D-Rock and I, hotel. That's how we do it.
'Cause we're gonna be legends. Gonna get their attention. What we're doing here ain't just scary. It's about to be legendary. Yeah, we're gonna be legends. Gonna teach them all. Got this feeling in our souls we carry.
What if I told you this was the last Monday morning of your life? I haven't seen anything yet. I need her. Where's Yudkin? What? Let's go, guys. It's 1 o'clock, Garrett.
Let's go.
I need Yudkin. I need him. You gotta find him.
We're just preparing, so if you saw us,
What's this? Your favorite app?
what app we opened first?
What app you open first? Gary.
Safra, nice to meet you.
Real pleasure.
I just started yesterday.
Real pleasure. Welcome, man. Appreciate you guys are here. What do I open up first? I don't even know what I open up first. Hello? How are you? Good afternoon. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope everybody have a good little break. Yeah. So I'm sure at this point you've seen the acquisition of PureWow, and I'm sure you've done your homework if you knew it or you didn't. This is an acquisition. This is another media conglomerate, like the way Hearst owns 7 things, now we have the gallery, we own PureWow, and we may start a Knicks media company that you're gonna wanna be a part of. You know, Pirates? Yeah, I'm bummed about the Knicks too. Any other questions? Oh, Jesus Christ, Loomis. You couldn't be further away? You're literally the single furthest away fucking person. Oh no, Justin, got it. If that's Justin, I can't even see that fucking far. All right, go ahead. Great question. So the question is like, how is this different than a holding company? Obviously we're beholden to me at the highest level, and how is this different? This is a great opportunity. This is why Q&A is the best. This is why we're gonna do a lot more of this. Let me explain what that means. The structure of a holding company is not bad. You're more than welcome to own multiple businesses. That's just smart and fine. And the problem is when you're only giving advice to your clients in your own financial vested interest. The way we're different is if the Dove team wants to give $48 million to Refinery 29, Mazel Tov, it doesn't bother me. And that's it. I don't know what else to tell you. It's as simple as that. It's not super complicated. I think the difference is that holding companies are at the highest level, publicly traded companies on Wall Street that have to hit a margin so the stock price goes to a certain value so that the executives making the decision get paid. They don't own their company. Even the top leader, I do, and I'm holding it forever. And so that's the distinction. It's not so much that we don't have different things, it's the religion and the actions that you preach. You know, and so many people here have been in holding company environments and understand how many decisions are made for that reason. So that's how I see it, that it's different, you know? And so if our media department now started telling everybody, don't buy anything but banner ads on PureWow, that's bad. But if we get unbelievable deals and work together tremendously well and that's a good deal for them, then great. But there's no reason if you're targeting 13 to 17-year-old dudes that you should even worry about what's going on at PureWow. Awesome, have a great day, thank you. Go to work. Town hall. The best part about that, it's why I took it there. We have to do town hall, start talking, town hall. We will win.
Perfect.
Great.
It was all the points.
You have great color. Where'd you go? Yeah. Good?
Yeah.
Good, right?
Yeah.
Just good, Sky? Ooh, Mark. How are you, man? What's that?
I didn't appreciate
What
that.
does the Raz of the You excited, man? You must be freaking out.
It's awesome. I mean, I don't expect much, but
Who are you guys playing? Steelers?
Steelers.
At Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Tough game. Hey. Yeah, good luck.
We're overdue, and that's my fault. So,
Well, let's make it happen.
Yeah, totally. Just
Hit up the Thai guy.
Do that.
It's the dude.
Tall, lanky,
Yes, that
great
tall
looking
lanky
guy
dude.
over there.
That's exactly right.
She's good I'm walking this way too. Sorry, I walk a little faster than you do.
She's still alive. She just works on different things now. You know the answer to that, right? The answer to that is absolutely not. Like anytime you put the camera down, there's brilliance spewing directly out of my fucking mouth every minute, Andy. That's right. I'm editing this eBay video. Yes, amazingness comes. I talk to Andy. I give him something great. No, you've got camera fucking sitting down. Like I don't understand what the strategy is here.
Greg, so you want to take him back?
Yeah, bring him in here.
I don't know what text messages does your favorite app.
No, the first half.
Did anybody say hello? Say hello to anybody? With their name tags?
I'll shake some hands.
Go to the cafeteria right now. Follow him, D-Rock. That's it. That's what's happening. Andy, that's it. That's what's happening right now.
How you doing, man? I'm Andy.
I'm Joey.
Joey?
Yeah.
What's your favorite app? Wait,
That was the first one that I opened.
Yeah.
W, you know what W on my face?
It was just gonna be NTR.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you?
Put it on
Instagram?
Instagram. Yeah. Solid. Is that true? Some people. I think so. Yeah. I usually go to Facebook.
In the morning.
It's got news. It's got updates.
Are you
I
saying
spend
like
so
watch
much
your-
time on Facebook. I just never really consume anything for my like personal use.
Yeah. Oh, you mean for work? Yeah.
Like like work. I'm on Facebook 80% of the day. WhatsApp?
Yes,
You're international. You're talking to all your friends
with my sister. My sister living in Italy.
in Italy.
In Italy, yeah. They started talking to me, text to me around 2 a.m. Over there is 8. So I say, in the morning, I say, okay, let me see what's up. Hi, sisters.
We can just make it quiet.
Yeah.
I just think I don't want it to.
It is.
How are things?
Good.
Good.
Yourself?
Good.
I didn't
Awesome.
recognize her. You bought her
We
a
met at
bottle
Hot
of wine.
Fish Club.
Yes, I do remember that actually. Of course,
sent me a fabulous
I
bottle of
remember.
wine, so
I remember.
thank you, yeah.
You're welcome. I do remember that.
A couple things. We're gonna get into the dynamics of tier 3, right? Or
Mom and pop.
Mom and pop, right?
I don't know if you guys want to zoom in, and I don't know how you guys want to edit this video, but you should really, really like just zoom in on this,
Yeah.
Right,
this
right.
Thing right here because I'm mom and pop.
I know you are.
I'm sure that's why you asked the question.
That's right.
My friends, I have good news. I'm just like you. My
Yeah.
dad had a $3.6 million a year revenue liquor store, one store unit in New Jersey. I came to this country with nothing. My dad did. I was a 4-year-old child. He made $2 an hour. I worked as a 13-year-old in his small store in Springfield, learned the business. Plenty of you watching. I've really learned your space. It's why I love you guys so much. It's why I want to do this.
Right.
You grew up at your grandpappy's shop. You bought into the business, or you grinded, saved all your money for 18 years, and bought your own dealership. I know what you're dealing with. Right. It's why I'm so passionate that I'm right. There's a reason I grew my dad's mom and pop store from a $3 to a $60 million business in 5 years. This isn't about me writing books. This is about I did it, and I did it for 15 years, and then after I did it, I started talking. So yes. I'm much more the people in this conference than the fancy conferences I speak at that are marketers as corporate environment executives.
Right.
I'm more like you where every dollar matters. I'm telling you this because I don't want you to waste money. You think this is scary and you're gonna waste money because it might not work. I know that what you're spending money on right now is not working as well as you think it is. So yeah, I think that one of the reasons I've done quite well in this environment is shit. If my dad didn't have a liquor store and had a car dealership, I would have been the car dealership guy.
Right.
Like this is very much my domain. This is about selling and marketing, and I'm very empathetic. My first marketing budget for Wine Library, I built that business from 3 to 60 million with a $8,000 marketing budget as the first year's budget.
Wow.
I had no money.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you have no money, when you guys are spending $20,000 a year or $8,000 a month, you can't waste it.
Right.
And the only way not to waste it is to buy something that people don't think is valuable.
Right.
You're overpaying for radio, billboard, local commercials because it's established.
Right.
You're underbuying an influencer who's taking a selfie at your car lot for $58 or $290 or $4,000, but is worth $80,000 because 857,000 people follow them on Instagram.
Right.
This is basic.
How do you get him to take that leap of faith?
I do it aggressively, as you're seeing in this interview.
Yeah.
I punch them in the face. I give them no wiggle room. I don't pander to them. I tell them they're big fucking boys and girls. Like, this is what's up.
Right.
And I don't give a shit if they do it or not.
Right.
I'm coming to Atlanta to bring it.
Right.
And then I don't care. You're not my mom.
Right.
I don't give a crap if any of them do it.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
How do I get them to do it? By giving it my all on the field. And if they don't do it, that's their loss. And then when I see them in 4 years, and I see these people too, that come up to me and says, I wish I started 4 years ago when you told them, I go, I told you. I don't make them feel good about it. I do, when somebody comes up to me and says, damn it, I saw you 4 years ago in Vegas at this conference. We're just doing it now, it's working, but my competitor did it and he crushed us. I wish I listened to you. I do not say it's not too late. I said, you deserve to lose.
Right.
Okay. Yep,
You gave us more than your fair share of time, so we appreciate
my
it.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Seriously,
you
I
so
really
much.
appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
Nice
Take care.
meeting you.
All right, Tom.
Appreciate it. Good meeting you as well.
I love it. Good energy, right?
Last time
Yeah.
you came with me,
Like that part, that's the same
Everybody
as me,
says
like,
that,
yeah, a
yeah.
lot. Well, great, I hope you have a great day. I'm so glad we got to meet. You're welcome. Love you, pal.
Thanks, man.
Talk to you.
You know, I come from the world of retail and fashion, and so I want to try to branch out and also
Yeah,
get into
understanding.
some other
Good for you.
industries as well. Yeah.
Anything I can answer for you?
Just, I guess, it's been about 6 months now, so do you have any advice or, the biggest thing for me is I want feedback, and
We're not the greatest organization for that. I think feedback from my standpoint is being industry smart. So if I gave you a real good piece of feedback, I would
Yeah.
read an hour a day on what's going on with e-com and discovering. So just even like searching hashtags on Instagram, finding emerging luxury brand, clicking, see, like the reason I think I'm the best strategist is because I'm always living it. Like nothing trumps going to e-commerce websites for
Yeah.
20 minutes a day.
sure,
Like you know how much smarter you would be if every day, how do you get to work?
I take the subway.
Perfect. Like if you spend 10 minutes and like first of all, maybe you spend 3 or 4 hours to figure out the right strategy to be efficient that allows you to go to 7 websites every single day.
Yeah,
Do you know how cool that is?
yeah,
It's the work.
sure,
It's always the work.
yeah. For me, though, it's so natural because I shop online all the time, and I do a lot of,
as you know, you shop for you.
well, yes.
Got it?
that's- Yes.
Right. So 1 week you should go to 59 sports product sites or like
Yeah.
baby
You're right.
care.
Yeah.
I'm really into that. So how's it going overall? Good?
Yeah, it's great.
You enjoying the culture,
loving it.
everything?
The culture is fantastic.
Good.
It's the best. Yeah.
Good. Coming to 3:15 Wednesday next
Oh
week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Good. And what are you working on right now?
Trying to de-commercialize those spots.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
That makes me very happy to hear
Yeah.
you say that sentence. Tell me about yourself.
I am from Los Angeles. Went to film school in New York. I spent about 12 years doing films. Actually, that's how I met this guy.
Oh, you guys know each other?
Just from a kid from you, right?
Yeah, about 5 or 6 years ago.
That's
And
so
I
cool.
Saw him
I
over
did
here.
an internship free.
I know how you roll. That's really neat. That makes me
Yeah.
happy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's really exciting
Awesome.
to hear.
Have a
Thank
great
you so
day.
much. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
See you.
That's so fun.
It's
Cooking. Weather.
Weather, you know. Although, you know, everyone's been saying alarm clock. Is that true?
Ah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
So,
That's good.
like, I thought it was really important what you said about if it's right for your brand, it's right for your brand. If it's not right for your brand, it's not right for your brand. Because, like,
It's the game changer.
Yeah.
It's why we're gonna win.
yeah. And
There's
I come
nothing
from,
else.
Like, a lot of big agency world where, like, part of the reason
that I came to an independent and that doesn't have a holding company is because I see all the politics that go into what you need to deliver for your client based on
your
the bottom
interest.
line. Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Good. Awesome.
Well, thanks, Karen.
Take care.
Have a great one.
You too. And so the culture's been great. Everything's been great.
Oh, everything's amazing.
You didn't know what you were walking into.
I didn't. I was like, well, everybody's really nice here.
You came home and you're like, there might be some. Yeah. Well, yeah.
catch?
When's the other shoe gonna drop?
Yeah, but everybody's just awesome.
Good. What are you working on right now? Awesome, Eric. My pleasure. All right, brother.
All right, have a good
Take
one.
care. Have a great day.
Thanks.
Hey, did you guys see I bought a media company? The first piece of editorial I'm creating is the 10 best looking people in agency world, and all 3 of you made the list.
You're gonna immediately lose all credibility if you're wow.
I mean, one of you's 8, one of you's 9, one of you's 10. I'll let you guys debate. But did you capture the all hands on today?
Yeah.
We showed the Wall Street Journal part.
Yeah.
Put buying a media company. Buying a media publishing company, because media, yeah. Like, what is
I
it?
see you as
The greatest. No, I'm sorry.
as the best guy ever. First of all, your office here is unbelievable.
Insane, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've been a Knicks fan my whole life. As like a personal influencer, I can't tell them anything real. I can say, hey, like, you got this
Many
amount of
likes
and
and-
impressions, and like the fact that Instagram gives us those that like shitty engagement metrics, like it's mind blowing at this point. Like it's like that was like something great. And even that doesn't really tell you anything. So my main thing is
Well,
how to
ironically, it tells you just as much as television commercials tell you. The problem is these marketers, because they don't understand it, want to believe it, or understand how to understand it, want it to do something they don't ask the other media platforms to do for them.
That's true.
The end.
That's true. That's true.
What's TV telling you? You think TV's telling them how many bottles of Captain Morgan are sold at the wine library?
It's not. It's something that's...
It's accepted, and it's worse data than what you have right now. So the answer to your question on the fucking first day you get to spend time with me is this. It's just a matter of time. Because when your contemporaries are the decision makers, this will be your norm.
As I think it should be. I mean,
Of course, because it's actually happening.
Yeah, like the proving of return on investment, which I agree is, I guess you don't need to do that for any other media outlet, so why should you?
Can you give me 4 seconds?
No worries.
Actually, can you give me 2 seconds?
Yes.
Personal, I have to do this call.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You too, D-Rock, sorry. Give me 1 second, bud. Got it. So, I want to run a division for small business that looks like Original Vayner.
It's crazy that I'm here right now. Like, it really is. Like, you know the story, right? I started off as an Uber driver and picked up Alex and Mrs. Train, and he told me that he works for you, and I just went crazy in the seat, like, while I was driving. Like, it was funny. And
it's so insane, right?
Day,
like, Alex missing his train is why you work at VaynerMedia for a guy that you liked and respected.
And it was crazy. I was watching the video when you guys first moved into the office the same day, and I was just, it was crazy.
Life is so nuts.
It is.
It makes me so happy. Like I live for that story. I like giving people at bats. Some things work out and some don't. Mm-hmm. But you're doing good work, man. Like
Appreciate it.
One thing a lot of people, how I always talk about college not being, one thing people like to razz me about, like, hey, VaynerMedia, like, I'm like, we do plenty of rogue ass shit, including like Alex D. Simone's, Uber driver, let's give him a chance. And then, what's great about the way I think I play is as being somebody who doesn't have a Harvard degree hanging, I don't give a shit where anybody comes from, what it looks like. And by the way, you might have went to fucking Columbia. I have no idea what the fuck, I don't know. I don't really know your background. Here's what I know. I know that I love that we can fucking hire Uber drivers and they can dominate and do the kind of creative that you're doing, and that excites the shit out of me.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And I assume you're learning a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm glad to be around a team that's like smarter than me, more creative. It
course.
challenges me to work harder and like
Where are you from?
I'm from Queens, but I live in Hempstead, Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's crazy. I don't even know. I definitely wanted to get this one-on-one to get acquainted. Finally.
I feel like we've been warming up to each other anyway. Yeah. Good, man. My pleasure. Roddy, I'm a big fan of that. I think a lot of people, you know, I haven't talked about this in my content the last couple of years, but back in the day, I used to talk a lot about like, get a 9 to 5. You know, obviously it'd be nice if you liked it, but get a 9 to 5 that you have a lot of flexibility with, that pays your bills, right? And allows you to then hustle, you know, back with Crush at 7 p.m. to 2 in the morning, you know? So I think that's exactly right. It's practical, it's right. Where do you work?
I work at AT&T right now in sales.
Oh.
There we go.
Now, oh my god, I cannot believe it. Oh my god.
It's
How are you
real.
doing, Gary?
I'm very good, my friend. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm here in Luxembourg.
Very nice. Thanks for staying up for so late.
A few projects next to my school because I'm really like, I have an entrepreneur spirit.
Good.
Also, when no one in my family has it, but I
Yeah.
don't know from where I got it. And I'm also involved in network marketing also beside. It goes really good. But yeah, but my big thing is really like to change something in this world, to inspire the world in a good way, and to find a big problem and to find a solution for it.
Good for you. Well,
But I
listen.
don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. That's it.
So here's what I would say. Let it come to you and realize you have a long way to go. You're a young man. Like, you don't, if you're you know, there's all those cliche sayings, right? Like the teacher comes when you're ready for it, all that stuff. Like if you're trying to find the world's problem, you're usually blinding yourself from it. Live your life and react to where you see there's pain or issue, and that's the best way to find it.
Do you care if I'm on this? Do you want me on this?
You know, the truth is it's gonna be a non-conversation because I don't have everything figured out. That's a tough way to, that was a tough way to, jeez, that's tough. Poor, I was like, what?
Invite the mess. I'll be in there.
That's okay, I'll be in there too. You should worry about you.
Okay.
I'll worry about me.
Okay.
All right? Yeah. I might also go directly to sleep, and then you'll have to worry about me tomorrow. But it's good, man. Off to the races.
Exactly.
I mean, a lot of this stuff is flopped off. Today was a unique day.
Yeah, they make the nicest shit.
The Abcocks are huge. They're from Boulder, right? I think they're Boulder, Denver. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
All American made.
Yep.
Handmade.
I don't like American made.
You don't like American made? Why is that?
Overpriced.
Overpriced?
The fact that I literally don't think I know where anything I have in the world is made. Zero. Zero knowledge of anything.
Well, when they say American made, I mean, they usually like tout it.
Yeah, but I don't pay attention. Where's Abby? So, what if I said to you go backwards, what would be the ideal thing? What would your life look like?
I really don't know.
I think that's it. First of all, I like that answer because I just want the truth, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But I do think that that's super important. And not that you have to make one decision and then you stick to it forever. Let me say something here that I actually thought for the first time the other day. It was interesting to me that it was crossing my mind the other day. As you know, because you've been following me for some time based on what you just said, there's a lot more going on with me over the last 6 months of this year than there was before, right? So, you know, crossed my mind the other day. I'm like, wow, will I freak out in like 3 years and just want to spend 1 year with my whole family and be like, hey, I want it? Like, I thought there was like this really powerful piece of content that ran through my mind of like, I love hustling, I'm 24/7, I want to buy the jets and this, that, but right now what I really want to do is spend 1 year every minute with Misha and Xander while they're 10 and 7, and I'm gonna go do that. See ya. And like how much that would be very much on that would be the most macro version of what I've always been saying, which is like, when you know what you want to do, go do it, and that's like the only thing. And so there's nothing wrong with you not knowing exactly what you want to do, but I do think it's important to always, I don't think there's anything wrong with changing what you want to do, but I do think at every moment, if you have the ability to understand what you want to do, that's important. So the reason I'm going crazy and 24/7 and all this insanity is I have this insane ambition professionally.
And if you're feeling like it sounds legit, then you should bounce to this. I think you know what time it is. Yeah, yeah, I think you know what time it is. You could put your money down on it.
In the morning, big day, inbox exploded, social media exploded. Big announcement of PureWow. Just get back on the grind, tons of new business. In New Orleans here for 12 hours. Speech in the morning, heading out to CES Vegas, where DailyVee started.
No, third episode.
Third episode. But we had the big episode right now, so I'm excited about that. And we're living the dream. 15 a.m. D-Rock and I, hotel. That's how we do it. See you later.
You can put your money down on it. Yeah, you can count on it. And if you're feeling like it sounds legit, then you should bounce.